Hi everyone! Here's a video tutorial to show you how to add an image slider, also known as a slideshow or a slider gallery, to your website. A slider gallery is a great way to improve user engagement by showcasing multiple visuals in a single space, making your website more modern and exciting. Here's how to add a slider gallery to your website. So I've already logged into my website builder, and now let's say I want to add a slider gallery under the welcome section right here. So I can hover on that, we'll see that it says add section, and just click add section. Now we'll go over and choose slider gallery. You can see the different types of slider galleries here, and we'll start by choosing this large one. This one will display one image at a time. You can add a title and description for the gallery section that will appear at the top right here. Now let's start customizing the gallery. So we'll click right on the first image. And you'll see now we'll be customizing slide 1 of 8. You can click right here, upload and change to change that image, or select from files to choose from your file library or choose stock images. We'll click on that. And most likely you'll want to upload your own images for your gallery. So you can go ahead and click upload file to do that. But for this video, I'm going to explore the stock images. So we'll click right here. And these are included for free in your plan. We'll click on the one we want to add and then click save. And you'll see that the image has been changed. Now you can adjust the image to fill the gallery display or fit within it. Right now it's on fill. You can also choose fit. And depending on that choice, you can adjust the position of the image as well. Now you can also choose to add a link to this image, so when visitors click on this image slide, it will lead them somewhere. So let's look at those options. We'll click link to. You can see the different types of links that you can add to this image. We'll click on Lightbox. This means that when visitors click on this particular image, it will open in a light box where the rest of the website is dimmed and this image is enlarged and in focus. So we'll click save for that. If you want to add a title and description to this image slide, it will also appear in the light box as well. The title and description will also appear on the image when visitors hover on it. So if you want to edit that, you can do that right here. I'll add a title, but I'll leave the description blank. And alt text is so important for your SEO and to make your website more accessible to users. That means if the image does not load, it will show the alt text. So you want to describe the image exactly as it would appear. So I'll click to edit that. I'll add some alt text. Now that I've edited this slide, you can click on the arrow up here to move on to edit the next slide, or on the left we can click back. And if you scroll, you'll see that you can edit the slide images for this entire slider section just by clicking right here. So we'll go back again. Once you click on it, now these settings will be for that particular slide. We'll go back one more time. If you want to change the order of these slides, all you have to do is click on these dots beside it and drag it up or down. You can also click this pencil icon. And if you want to delete one of the slides, you can also click on the pencil icon to delete it from the gallery. Just like that. If you want to add more slider images, just click Add Image. And now we've created a brand new slide for this gallery. Now let's get to customizing the display settings for this gallery. So right now, again, we're looking at a particular slide. What we want to do is go back so that we're editing the gallery itself, and then click Change Colors and Layout. Now you can change the gallery design altogether here, and we'll leave that for now. Here's where we can choose to change the media aspect ratio, which is the aspect ratio of each image within the slider. So I'll just show you these examples. I'll also have this fill, just so you can see that better. You can also choose to make the entire gallery full width. If we toggle that on, you can play around with the padding on the top and bottom of this gallery section. And now we can go ahead and choose the slideshow settings. So if you toggle on autoplay, once visitors land on the page with the slider, the images will automatically move through the slideshow without visitors needing to click any navigation arrows. You can also choose to have the images loop. If the images loop, then when it reaches the last slide, either when visitors click the navigation arrow to move forward, or if the slider is on autoplay, it will smoothly go back to the first slide without breaking up the flow of the slider. So I'll keep it on loop. And now you can choose whether you want to show the navigation arrows. I'll have that toggled on, so you can choose the arrow type, and you can choose whether you want these navigation arrows to be on the slideshow itself or below. You can also choose whether you want to add slide pagination, which shows visitors which slide they're looking at in the gallery. Some of the pagination types, like dots, also gives them a way to interact with the slider by choosing to directly jump to a specific slide by clicking on that pagination indicator. So you can choose how to display the pagination, for example, dots, progress bar, etc. Now let's go ahead and look at the other slider designs for the gallery. You can choose an entirely different gallery design. Just click Change Design right here, and we'll slide down to look at this second type of slider gallery, which shows more images at a time. I'll click Apply Design. So you'll see that the settings for this gallery are different. Many of them overlap, so I'll make those the same as before. But one more setting you can change for this design is that you can choose the maximum columns per row. So you can choose to just show 2 or 3 images at a time, depending on your preference. And now let's go ahead and look at one more slider design. So this is a rough preview of what that design will look like. We'll click Apply Design. And this design is similar to the previous one as it shows multiple images at once, but this one puts the focus on the image in the middle, while the images around the center are like a preview. And the effect as you go through the slider is as if the images are slowly being revealed once they reach the middle. So this slideshow design can add more excitement and originality to your website. So I'll just reset those settings for this design. And I'm going to publish this. And now let's look at the live site. So here is the slider. So that's it for this video. As you can see, it's very easy to add a slider to showcase images on your website in a dynamic way, which is perfect for photographers, artists, and anyone looking to showcase images in a stunning way. We hope that this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.